shit gets they trying to play the victim. Outspoken, I ain't keeping shit in. W's in the chat.
This ain't just family drama. This is a wild tug-of-war between two hip-hop dynasties, the Kardashians and the Combs empire. You got Kanye using music as a weapon, Diddy's son, King Combs, making power plays, and North West caught in the middle of it all. So how did things get this deep? Did King really push North into this track? And why is Kim blaming Ye for throwing their daughter under the bus in the middle of Diddy's scandal? Let's break it all down, from secret recordings to trademark battles. This story is way bigger than just a song. So all this started on March 15th to 16th, 2025. Ye drops a surprise track on X titled Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine. The song features Ye, Christian King Combs, and shockingly, his 12-year-old daughter, Northwest, rapping a bridge. When you see me shining, then you see the light.
Northwest thinks just the daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
On top of that, the track includes a sample or snippet of Diddy himself. It's a sonic collision of the West and Combs dynasties, bold, emotional, and controversial as hell. But even before this track, Kim Kardashian caught wind of what was going on with Ye and their kids. After Ye decided to start working with his daughter from time to time, Kim sent Ye legal paperwork trademarking Northwest's name back in 2022, part of an agreement with Kanye to prevent North from being exploited. Kim's stance, she trademarked to protect, period. She wasn't anti-art, but she didn't want her daughter's voice used in a track tied to legal fireworks. Don't forget, Diddy's facing serious racketeering and trafficking charges, and we know Kanye in swimming his own controversies too. Kim says, this ain't about being dramatic, this is about protecting our kid. Ye fired back with a deleted screenshot of their ex-convo, claiming Kim was using North's name illegally. He literally said, amend it or I'm going to war. You're going to have to take me out. This wasn't just a conversation, it became a feud. Fast forward to June 27, Ye and Christian Combs drop a full EP called Never Stop. The centerpiece, Lonely Roads, upgrades the March track, includes a Diddy prison call, and reaffirmed that North raps the bridge. Now, rumors swirl that King forced North onto the track. But hold up, the throwdown between Kim and Ye was parent versus parent, not a direct claim from Kim that King forced anything. The adult triangle Kanye pushing, Kim blocking, is the center. That said, you could spin a theory. Perhaps King, close with Ye and riding loyalty to his dad amid trial pressures, encouraged North's participation. So speculatively, he may have been a strong emotional influence, but no proof he forced her. Look, people are taking North's side like she's a rising star. Outlets keep on saying that she's impressively held her own on the track, colliding famous families in a major crossover. Lyrics like Surrounded by Fake Friends I Don't Even Like have built a narrative of North being savvy and aware, even at her young age. But here's the flip. Critics rode hard on her age. At 12, is North ready to rap about fake friends and support a man facing sex trafficking charges? Pushing your kid under such a spotlight? That's fraught. Kanye's side. But with this project, Kanye didn't just drop a song. He walked the walk. He's been out here showing loud and public support for him, like real loud. First up, June 13th, 2025, Ye popped up at Diddy's trial in Manhattan, looking like he was dressed for a church revival, all white, head to toe. And when folks asked what he was doing there, he straight up said he was there to back Diddy. You dapped up King Combs at the courthouse and stayed for less than an hour. But still, that move alone had everybody talking. But it didn't stop there. Months before that, Ye had already been on social media yelling "Free Puff" like it was his personal mission. He even tagged Trump like, yo, please free my brother Puff. Like, this is a hip-hop version of a presidential pardon. And if that wasn't enough, he kept referencing Diddy's name in a string of tweets, making it crystal clear whose side he's on. And on Never Stop, Ye has a track titled Diddy Free. It's basically a musical protest, begging for Diddy's freedom while calling out the justice system and media. So while Ye and King are out here making power moves in the name of family, Kim's sitting back like, nah, this ain't it. Because from her point of view, this collab ain't just music, it's exploitation. In Kanye's eyes, this is about loyalty and backing his friends, even if that crosses into parental conflict. Diddy's trial is no joke. We're talking charges like trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, even arson, all bundled up in a courtroom drama that kicked off in May 2025. It's dark, it's dangerous, and it's got the whole industry on edge. And this ain't just music anymore. This is politics, perception, and parenting all colliding. North showing up on that track doesn't just feel random, it feels intentional. And with the whole world watching, it's impossible not to ask, is she just a kid making music with her dad? Or did Ye drag her into a war she didn't ask for? That's exactly where Kim steps in. And she ain't playing. From her point of view, this wasn't just a bad call. It was a betrayal. She's out here saying, yeah, straight up ruined their daughter by putting her in the middle of adult scandals she has no business being near. And when you think about it, she's got a point. It's not just about music. It's about protecting North's image, her mental health, her future. But here's the thing. Kim's not mad at the music. From Kim's side, this wasn't some cute family collab. It was using their daughter as a pawn in his ongoing beef while aligning with a family under federal investigation. And when you look at the emotional, legal, and public backlash North could face, you kind of see what she's saying. Because let's be real, once your name gets tied to scandals this big, there's no clean way out. And here's the thing. Northwest actually snapped on that track. Her delivery was confident, and she held a solid presence. Yes, production also gave her a platform to shine. But talent aside, she's still a kid. A child caught in the crosshairs of a grown man's criminal trial is more than just risky. We're talking global scrutiny, adult themes, federal indictments. Now with King Combs, it's a different story. He's Yea's co-captain on the EP and obviously plays a big part in this rollout. Folks online have thrown out wild claims that he forced North into the project. But let's be real, there's no solid evidence for that. Is he influential? Of course, but this looks more like a Kanye crafted rollout that King just rolled with, not some puppet master moment from Diddy's son. And honestly, this whole play screams classic, bold, emotional, and chaotic. However, it's rooted in this deep, sometimes overwhelming loyalty to family. That's always been Kanye's brand, pushing boundaries, making noise, centering the people he loves. To him, this probably felt like protection. This whole situation pulls back the curtain on something way bigger. How celebrity families move like power empires with their kids stuck in the middle of billion-dollar legacies, viral headlines, and branding wars. We've seen this play out before. Fights over privacy, image, even future income streams. But this one hits different because of the legal darkness it's tied to. This isn't just a song. This is a statement dropped in the middle of a federal case. And fans are divided down the middle. Some are clapping for the artistry, saying North's got next. Dude, North's verse is actually beautiful. Others are side-eyeing Ye hard for throwing a teen into what feels like a diss track wrapped in a court case. So if North fades from the spotlight after this, Kim's team wins the damage control game. But if the music keeps going, if Ye keeps pushing, we might be watching the rise of a whole next-gen star, controversy and all. At the end of the day, it's a family in conflict. Kim using law to protect, Ye using art to project. North and King Combs are just riding the wave. But here's the real kicker. North didn't ask for this storm. She just showed up with a mic.